sophomore, number 14, Cam Sherrard. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 22, Guy Sherrard. At guard, a 6' sophomore, number 2, CHHS Franklin. At forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 23, Camden Williams. And the man in the middle for the Panthers, a 6'2" junior, number 44, Mr. Miles Fields. The Panthers are coached by Mr. David Hinsberg, Mr. Alex Todd, Mr. Brandon Johnson, and the head coach of the Elizabethtown Panthers, Mr. James Hare. And now, the starting lineup for the next home team goes forward. The Bruins from CHHS. At guard, a 6'4" junior, number 3, Gavin George. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 4, Diaco Wilkerson. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 21, Chase Elmore. At forward, a 6'8" senior, number 22, Jacob Hobbs. And the man in the middle for the Bruins at 6'3", he's a senior, number 23, Jack Kisselbaugh. The Bruins are coached by Mr. Andre Miller, Mr. Scott Squires, Mr. Stephen Wilson, and the head coach of the CHHS Bruins, Mr. Matt Nichols. The officials for tonight's game is Mr. Dooley Manning, Mr. Sarge Park, and Mr. Todd Sanders. 17th District fans, turn up, it's tip-off time!
There's nothing.
Camden Williams. Jaquez Franklin.
Back to action, 2:58 to go in the opening quarter. Franklin now with it, as it's going to be Central Hardin to run and jump. Franklin finds Camden Williams on the baseline. Shot blocked there by Sean Hay. Kisselball presses the other way. It'll be Kisselball for three from the corner. He'll be fouled there by Cam Sherrard. That'll be Cam's first, team's first, and that'll send Kisselball to the line to shoot three. Sorry about the technical difficulties we had to start the ball game. For Elizabethtown, 8 points in the ball game. Camden Williams with 6 of those. Chiquillas Franklin with the other 2. For Central Hardin, Deonko Wilkerson has a 2-point bucket along with Jacob Hobbs. Kisselball now with his first point. That'll get Jacob Hobbs and Damon Munford back into the ball game for the Bruins. One more free throw coming for Kisselball. Franklin brings it up the court. Into the lane, able to get it up, no good. Hobbs with the rebound. Kisselball, three again from the corner. This time it's good. And we're all tied at 8 apiece. 2:15 to go in the opening quarter. Camden Williams for three. Off the iron, Miles Fields gets the rebound. Out to Kaya Sherrard. His three up, no good. Fields with another rebound. I believe they're going to get a foul on Ty Turner. That'll be his first, team's second. Gavin George checks back in for the Bruins. Get it into Fields. Fields is fouled there. He'll be going to the line. I believe this is going to be on Mumford. It will be on Damon Mumford, his first, team's third, and that'll send Fields to the line to shoot two. Rattles out. One more to come for Fields. E-Town will typically go just 2 or 3 players into their bench, while Central Hardin is used to playing 8 or 9 players in a ball game. Fields knocks down the second. Damon Mumford, his shot blocked by Fields, gets his own rebound. Dribbles inside, it's going to be taken away by Kaya Sherrard. To Franklin. Franklin dribbles it all the way across the court, and we'll reset the offense there. Into the lane, high floater, no good. Elmore with the rebound. Kisselball, three, right side. Off the iron, Gavin George with the rebound. Right now it's been all Central Hardin on the offensive glass. Hobbs misses that one. Mumford just throws it up at the rim, no good. Camden Williams with the rebound. Camden Sherrard at the other end misses a shot. Kisselball comes out with the rebound. Hobbs, turnaround, throws it down low to Mumford, a little too wide. And a turnover to the Panthers. Deonko Wilkerson back into the lineup for the Bruins. Noah Peeler checks in for Coach Hare. Franklin will walk it up the court. Williams guarded by Elmore. Hobbs comes to run and jump, loses the ball. Somehow Franklin got it back and gets the bucket as he throws it up with his left hand. Kissaball picks up that foul. His first, team's fourth. Sean Hay checks back in for Central Hardin. And Jacob Moberly checks in for the Panthers. Right at 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 12-8, E-Town on top. Skip pass, under 10 seconds to go. Elmore takes a peek at the clock, gets it to Wilkerson. Wilkerson struggling, Jacob Moberly all over him. Heave at the buzzer, no good, and so our first quarter comes to a close with E-Town on top, 12-8 over the, Panthers on top, 12-8 over the Bruins. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Going down the scoring from the first half of play. First for Central Hardin, Deonka Wilkerson with 2, Jacob Hobbs with 2, Jack Kissaball with 4. For Elizabethtown, Jaquias Franklin had 5, Camden Williams with 6, and Miles Fields with 1. It'll be Central Hardin basketball as we start this second quarter. They're back to having their 5 starters on the court. Elmore, Hobbs, Kissaball, Wilkerson, and George. Good pass down low from Hobbs to George. On the court for the Panthers, Kaya and Cam Sherrard, Camden Williams, Miles Field, and Jaquias Franklin. They're starting 5 as well. Kaya Sherrard, pull up 10-footer off the iron. George with the rebound. George gets it into the lane. He'll be bumped there. He'll be going to the line. Foul's going to be on Miles Fields. That'll be his first, team second. This will be George's first trip to the line tonight.
This is an area we've seen Gavin George struggle in late in the season, shooting free throws. It's a big one for him to make the first.
Knocks them both down, and we're tied up at 12 apiece. Central Hardin stays man-to-man. Now they're going to run and jump at Franklin. Cam Sherrard gets all the way to the bucket. It's good. His first 2 points of the night. E-Town staying in a 1-3-1 look. Kissaball lost that one. Elmore got to it. Now Hobbs tracks it down. Quick passing around. Wilkerson 3 on the way. Franklin with the rebound. Franklin pushing. Gets it to Kyle Sherrard, and it's good. And Heavy going to the line to shoot 1. Deonka Wilkerson picks up his second foul. Team's 5th. Sean Hay checks back in for the Bruins.
Into the game for the Bruins, number 35, Sean Hay. He replaces number 4.
Rebound! Rebound,
6:32 to go here in the first half of play. Sherrard's first trip to the line, knocks it down. It's kind of been a game of mini spurts. Central Hardin opened up this second quarter with a 4-point run. Now E-Town a 5-point run, and there's Jacob Hobbs ending that with a 2-point bucket, his 4th point of the night. Camden Williams goes baseline. Foul will be on Hobbs, his first, team 6th. And after these free throws by Cam Williams.
Seems like the difference is in the stretches where Central Hardin's playing well, they're not letting E-Town get to the rim. Williams gets to the rim, and the two Sherrard brothers got to the rim on the last 2 possessions.
Williams with one more. And the sophomore forward now with 8 points in the ball game. 6 minutes to go in the opening half of play. Elmore 3, left side, in and out. Kaya Sherrard with the rebound, quickly up the court. Gets inside, blocked by Elmore. Cristobal coming back the other way. Finds Hay. And then a great acting job by Cam Sherrard. He was falling before Hay even turned. All right, it's a bad call. Great acting job. That's the only way to describe it. That'll be Hay's first, team 7th. And that'll get Damon Munford off the bench for Coach Nickel.
I think he flopped on a pump fake.
Yes, that's exactly right. Takias Franklin urging Kaya Sherrard to take Gavin George on the dribble. And now to be Cam Sherrard, 3 on the way, no good. Elmore with the rebound. And Mumford stayed down. That'll get Ty Turner back into the lineup for the Bruins. So 5 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the first half. Again, at the end of the first quarter, it was 12-8. E-Town on top of Central Hardin, now 19-14 with 5:12 to go in the second quarter. Gavin George walks the ball up the court. George sends it across. Kissaball 3 on the way. It's good. Jack Kissaball with his second 3-pointer of the night, and it's cut to a 2-point lead for the Panthers. Franklin fadeaway 16-footer off the back of the iron. Hobbs with the rebound. Gets it forward for Gavin George, and we're knotted at 19. Gavin George with 6 points all in this quarter. And how E-Town got to the bucket a couple of other times is when Central Hardin started doing this here where they run and jump and it leaves someone else open. Oh, it should have gone right back. It's going to be a travel. But he drug his pivot foot.
Well, like you're saying, they're giving them a lot of space in that run and jump. Somebody's open, a lot of lanes to the basket. But
that, Coach Nicker will take a timeout. 3:58 to go in the first half, all tied at 19. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can always search our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Coach, what have you noticed so far in the ball game tonight?
Well, just a couple numbers. You expect with the length of Central Hardin for them to be maybe dominating on the glass. Not true. E-Town has been so tough on the glass. Central Hardin with a very slim 11-9 advantage there. Neither team has turned it over much. 5 turnovers for E-Town, 4 for Central Hardin. So pretty cleanly played ball game, evenly matched ball game.
E-Town stays in the zone. Elmore, top of the key, 3 on the way. It's good. The third three-pointer of the night for the Bruins. And that can erase a lot of bad habits quickly. Get it down low to Fields. Fields misses in there. Camden Williams gets the offensive rebound. His putback no good. Gets his own rebound. Blocked by Hobbs. And Hobbs has to have at least 4 blocks now on the night. Gavin George, reverse layup. It's good. He'll be going to the line to shoot 1. Foul on Jaquias Franklin, his first, team's 3rd. And a very good job by Gavin George as he took off, anticipated the contact on the left side of the goal, reversed it to the right side, gets the bucket, is fouled, and now goes to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. 9 points for Gavin George, all here in the second quarter, and now it's Central Hardin with a 6-point lead. That's going to be a push-off. And again, I mean, Kyle Sherrard could look around, but that's what the officials have called all year. They're really stressing that push-off with the arm.
Calling it very tight. There's very little extension of the arm, but they're looking for it so closely that any movement might get it draw a call.
We will have another timeout by E-Town this time. A reminder, HCEC-TV will be back tomorrow night with 17th District Girls semifinals. Our first game will be at 6 o'clock. That'll be Elizabethtown taking on John Hardin. And then in the nightcap, it will be the Central Hardin Bruins taking on the North Hardin Trojans. On Friday night, it will be the boys' 17th District Championship game. John Hardin has already punched their ticket with a win over North Hardin last night. And then the winner of this game will take on the Bulldogs. Tip time for the championship game will be 7 o'clock. The girls' championship game will be Saturday night, as it will take place at 7 o'clock as well. We come back to action. It will be Central Hardin basketball. 3:07 to go here in the first half. Central Hardin on top, 25-19. Cross court to Hobbs. He tries to lay it back. It'll be a steal by Franklin. And Franklin will be bumped there by Elmore. And it's interesting, the first 6 minutes of the ball game, they were letting them get after it. And very few fouls were called. And now it seems like we've gone 3 or 4 trips in a row where at least one foul has been called. Franklin will go to the line to shoot 1 in the bonus. That one's long. Gavin George brings in the rebound. Elmore 3. It's good, his second three-pointer.
He's been a little cold in the last few games, and that is awesome to see him, if you're a Bruin fan, start to knock down shots.
Tries to thread the needle, unsuccessful. Elmore, after hitting the 3, gets the steal on the other end. Kisseball. That's going to be a charge on Kisseball as he ran into Fields down low. That'll be the second foul on Kisseball, team's 9th. Ty Turner will check into the lineup for the Bruins. And so for the next 2:27, E-Town will be in the double bonus. Camden Williams cut off by Hobbs on the baseline, kicks across, Cam Sherrard for three. It's good. And the first three-pointer of the night for the Panthers.
And that was set up by the overplay by Chase Elmore. It just put the defense in a bad spot, switching everywhere, never found Sherrard.
Hobbs turnaround, top of the key. Two-pointer, his foot was on the line. Camden Williams, his shot blocked by Elmore on the other end. Cam Sherrard to send it in. Ty Turner on him. Get it to Franklin. Gavin George has drawn the assignment of guarding Franklin. And in, dribbled it off some shoes, and Gavin George comes out with it for the Bruins. And he looked to Chase Elmore and passed it to Sean Hay, and Hay looked like it wasn't quite ready for it to get there. And a turnover back to the Panthers.
Hay was faked out more than the Panthers, unfortunately.
$1:30 to go in this second quarter. 8-point lead for the Bruins. Fields kicks out top of the key. Williams three on the way, no good. Hobbs with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Gavin George. 6-footer gets the roll. And Gavin George into double figures with 11. 1 minute go in the half. Williams three from the corner, it's good. And Camden Williams now into double digits with 11. 35 seconds to go. There's Kaya Sherrard with the steal. Gets the bucket. Kaya now with 5 on the night. Now we're under 10 seconds. George drives in, kicks to the far side. Turner's shot is blocked, and Franklin was stepping out. He was out of bounds when he came back in to get the ball, so it'll stay with the Bruins. 1.5 seconds to go in the half. Send it out. Gavin George heave. No good. And so our first half comes to a close with Central Hardin on top. 32-27 over the Panthers. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates. More personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. We'll be back after this short timeout with first half stats and analysis and second half action.
is Jeff Grady. I'm the head bowling coach at Central Arden High School, and this is my 7th year as the head coach here at Central. The previous coach had quit, and they were kind of just pretty much not having a lot of interest in the job. So I'd always liked bowling. I coached lots of other things at Central, and it was a good time to get involved with the program, and it just kind of took off from there. I didn't really think I'd be in it 7 years, but I've really enjoyed the sport, and I've enjoyed learning about the sport, and I've enjoyed the kids a lot, so we've all kind of stuck with it. With regionals next week, we're just trying to keep the kids focused on our goals. The girls went undefeated during the season, the head-to-head matches, and the guys only lost once. So both have a really good chance next week to make it to state. But we're just trying to work on the things we always work on, making our spares, getting the ball in the pocket on the strike ball, and just having good attitudes and staying positive during the day. Alex Ash has been a really good leader for the boys over the past 4 years, but especially this year as a senior. He's probably in the lanes the most of any kid we have, and he's really good about bringing other kids with him and trying to work them, teach them. Cameron Driggers is actually his only year he's been on the bowling team, but he's worked very hard and has become one of our top 4 bowlers on the guys' team. He's had a lot of games, well over 200, and he has really calming presence for the guys. And Rachel's been a leader on our girls' team for a long time. She has the highest average on the girls' team. She's our anchor bowler for the team. She has a good, intense personality and really likes those pressure moments and likes to be the one that wins it for the team.
I'm Cameron Driggers, in 12th grade. I started bowling ever since I was younger, but nothing too serious. And then when I got to high school, I met Alex Ash, and he really convinced me to bowl this year. And this year, I believe I made tons of strides, and I'm actually going to be able to bowl singles and regionals this year. And I'm actually pretty stoked about it.
I'm Alex Ash. I'm a senior at Central Arden High School. On the bowling team, I'm our anchor bowler, which means I'm the 5th person who normally closes out the games. So if we're in a tight match, I'm expected to kind of be able to strike and help out the team and close out that match. I've been bowling for 4 years. We made it to state my freshman year. The last 2 years, season kind of ended rough in regions, but I have high expectations for regions next week. We've faced most of the teams already in our region. We've done pretty well against them. We've beaten most of them, so I'm pretty confident that we can at least have a fair shot next week when regions comes up.
Hi, my name's Rachel Langford, and I'm currently a senior at Central Arden High School. For regions this year, one of our biggest competitors, or one that we really want to beat, is Taylor County. They've always been our competitor here in the past. What goes through my head when I start bowling is, what can I do to make my team the best that it can be? What can I do to get everybody up, and what can I do to be my best?
Hi, my name is Adam Lindsay. I'm the head wrestling coach here at John Hardin High School. We're so happy that you're joining us tonight here at the Dog Pound. We have the sectional duels here tonight. and there'll be 7 teams here vying for the top 2 spots to go to the state duels competition next weekend at Lindsey Wilson College. So tonight we have John Hardin and LaRue County, Taylor County, Nelson County, Thomas Nelson, Fort Knox, and Bardstown. Each of us will have a duel tonight against each other, and the top 2 teams from each pool will wrestle to decide who the top 2 teams in our region are for the small schools to go to the state duels. A couple key features that you'll be looking for tonight at the 132 weight class. There'll be a young man for us, John Hardin, named Ricky Garcia. Ricky Garcia was a region runner-up last year, and he's going to be really, really tough to handle this year in our region. I'm sure he's going to be a region champion over that this year. It's been really good for our program to have his leadership as a senior. And then in the 138 weight class, the name you'll want to look for is Darian Camry. And Darian Camry is a junior, and he's had a tremendous season so far as well. And we're looking forward to him being a region champ here at John Hardin also. They're the 2 biggest hopes that we have right now for region championships, but I'm believing we might sneak another 1 or 2 out before it's over with.
My name is Darian Camry. I'm in 11th grade, and I'm in the 138 weight class. Tonight, I don't really know who I'm wrestling. I'm familiar with one kid, Jackson Grimsley from Taylor County. He'll be a tough match. My techniques, I usually start off with a lower stance. I try to stay low, get a good feel, see what they're doing. Then I decide how I want to attack after that. Usually with a Steiner high crotch to the left side. Then after that, usually I'll take them down with a dump. After I get to the dump, I go far claw to a far wrist. And I try to extend them, and I'll put them to their back usually and pin them. No one makes me fearful, but some kid I have to wrestle my best. It's certainly Jackson Grimsley from Taylor County. He's a tough wrestler. He's gonna go out there. He's gonna scrap. He's gonna give it his all. But I feel confident I could go in there. If I wrestle my match, I'll get a win.
Welcome back to Elizabethtown High School here at Charlie Rollins Memorial Gymnasium, where it's halftime of our 17th District Tournament semifinal. Our halftime score has the Central Hardin Bruins on top, 32-27 over the Elizabethtown Panthers. Coach, what did you notice in that first half for both of these teams?
Well, it started off early as E-Town jumped out in front, and they got a lot of easy baskets. Camden Williams, they found him under the basket a couple times. There were a couple of easy inside rebound putbacks, and they jumped out early. Since then, it's been the length and the defensive pressure of Central Hardin that's made the difference. They finally stopped giving up those easy inside looks, and every time E-Town is shooting the ball from the perimeter, they've got a hand in their face, and it's usually Jacob Hobbs at 6'8", Chase Elmore at about 6'5", Gavin George at 6'4", and with a long arm, and they find it very difficult to make shots right now. So I think the Central Hardin defense turned the game after they gave up a couple early easy baskets.
On the court to start the second half for both teams, it's going to be their starters. For E-Town, it'll be Cam and Kaya Sherrard, Jaquias Franklin, Miles Fields, and Camden Williams. For the Bruins, the Gavin George, Deonko Wilkerson, Jack Kisseball, Jacob Hobbs, and Chase Elmore. E-Town's basketball to start the third quarter. Cam Sherrard, Central Hardin stays in their man-to-man defense. Camden Williams with it. He'll fade away, 10-footer. No good. Hobbs gets the rebound. Now, Gavin George with it. And it'll be Chase Elmore with the ball at the top of the key. George trying to find some room on the baseline. Gives it up to Hobbs, and Hobbs with an easy layup. Hobbs now with 8 points on the night. Fields tried to draw the charge. The officials let him stay on the ground, and Hobbs cuts to the basket and gets an easy 2.
Well, there was very little contact, and Fields just kind of threw himself on the floor.
And Cam Sherrard comes up limping. That'll get Jacob Moberly back into the lineup for the Panthers. Moberly not as good at dribbling or ball handling, but a much better shooter from the outside. Gives Coach Hare another option. And they get Franklin driving in, absorbs the contact. Coach Hare wanting the foul on Elmore. Elmore gets the rebound to Kissaball, lays it off for Hobbs. 15-footer off the back of the iron. Franklin with the rebound. And there'll be steps called. Camden Williams takes off before he's got the ball. .6:04 to go in the third quarter. 7-point lead for the Bruins. Their largest lead in the first half was 10 points. Gavin George at the elbow. No good. Franklin with the rebound. And call that foul on Deonko Wilkerson, his third, team's first. And there's the thing, it looks like Franklin pushed off that time. It really did. More so than we saw in the other. And so it's inconsistently called. It's kind of like the charge down low. Is it a charge or a block? Is it a push off or nothing?
Well, it's hard to get any feel for the game if it's inconsistent.
Franklin for 3, knocks it down, gets him to 8 points. Hobbs gets it inside to George. He'll turn around in the lane. No good. Fields had it. They're going to. From midcourt, the official called it. There was an official 6 feet away who calls nothing, and Hobbs gets hung with his second foul. Of course, I will say this. That official wants you to know that he's in charge. And I say this, he does it for both teams. He's not one-sided. He makes bad calls both directions.
Well, it's not one-sided, but we're at a couple minutes into the second half and only 4 calls, 4 fouls so far on E-Town.
Cam Troy will be a kickball to stay with the Panthers. Kai Sherrard to trigger this one in. Again, Central Hardin puts Hobbs on the inbounder. And Jack Kissaball gets that steal. And it goes off of the Panthers and over to the Bruins. Deonko Wilkerson checks back into the lineup for the Bruins.
Surprised they didn't call a travel on Jack Kissaball sliding on his back across the floor.
Very surprised. George loses that one. Cam Sherrard with the steal, racing ahead. Pass too hard for Franklin in the corner. Back over to the Bruins. Skip pass from Hobbs to Kissaball, 3 up. Off the iron, Franklin with the rebound. Able to retain control. Gives it to Fields, point blank, and went from 7 points to 5 points. 2-point ball game, 34-32. 4:25 to go in the third quarter. And good catch by Gavin George as he was cutting through. Get it down to Camden Williams. Foul's going to be on Elmore. That'll be his second, team's third, and that'll put Camden Williams at the line shooting 2. Williams now with 13 points. George walks it up the court. E-Town more in like a matchup zone now. George from the corner. That one's long. Cam Sherrard got it. Now Fields with it. The jump ball. It'll stay with the Bruins. Elmore to inbound this one for the Bruins. Cam Sherrard knocks that one out. It'll stay with the Bruins. Elmore again to get this one in. Gets it into Wilkerson. Wilkerson for 3 from the corner, rattled out. Franklin tracks it down at midcourt to get the rebound. To the other end, it's going to be a charge on Franklin. That'll be his second, team's first. Ty Turner checks back in for Central Hardin. Hobbs really the only one inside the three-point line.
And barely so.
Yes. Now he gets Gavin George in the lane, turns the corner, up off the glass, it's good. Gavin George with 15 points on the night. Back out to a 4-point lead for the Bruins, 2:35 to go in the third quarter. Franklin 3, top of the key, rattles out, Fields with the rebound. Cam Sherrard, quick shot, back up, no good, gets his own rebound. Franklin weaves his way, hands it off to Williams. Elmore top of the key for 3, no good. Central thinking it was tipped. Kisseball back into the lineup for Coach Nickel.
Well, I'm wondering when they're going to get Jacob the ball in the lane somewhere. You see Gavin George get in the lane a lot. Jacob Hobbs has got to get the ball in the lane, whether it's pass to him or driving.
And Franklin in the... Franklin gets himself to 10 points with that 14-footer. George just able to track that one down. Hobbs down the lane with the dunk. Hobbs into double digits with 10.
An extra step there, but I'm glad to see him getting in the lane. The Bruins have got to see that.
Ty Turner picks up that, and that was not an offensive foul. That one was on Turner. I know the fans don't want to hear that. Sean Hay checks back in for Central Hardin, while Noah Peeler checks in for the Panthers. Kaya Sherrard, 3 on the way, off the iron. Cam Sherrard with the rebound, trying to find a way out. 40 seconds to go in the quarter.
Wow.
Fade away, 19-footer, it's good.
That was the most obvious push off of the game, and they called a bunch, but they did not call that one. Elmore ended up under the basket while Franklin shot from 15 feet.
10 seconds to go. Kissaball, deep 3 on the way. It's off. Saves it back in, or tries to. It'll go back over to the Panthers with 0.8 seconds to go. Ty Turner back into the lineup for Central Hardin. If I'm E-Town, I like this a lot better because Camden Williams can throw over the top of Hobbs. And that'll do the third quarter. So E-Town led by 4 after the first quarter. Central Hardin led by 5 after the second quarter. And we are all knotted up at 40 apiece after the third quarter. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Coach Gray, I mean, they played all season. They played through 3 quarters. Nothing has been decided. It's all knotted up. What do you see happening here in this fourth quarter?
This is an awful lot of fun watching a tight game. We've had 3 games so far that weren't. This is a very fun game, but I think the Bruins have got to be able to attack the basket. They're running around the three-point line, passing around the three-point line. When they cut through to the three-point line. They've got to get the ball in the paint, and E-Town is doing just that, getting it in the paint.
3 by Camden Williams, no good. It goes off Wilkerson, out of bounds. Get it into Fields. He'll back it out. Now they run and jump at Franklin. Get the steal. Donko Wilkerson tips it to Kissaball. 16-footer from Gavin George, no good. Jacob Hobbs with the offensive rebound and the putback. Williams 3 from the corner. It's long. Fields had the rebound, forced it up in a hurry. No good. Hobbs with the rebound the other way. There'll be a foul called. I believe this one's going to be on Fields. That'll be his second, team second. Gavin George to the line to shoot 2.
Rebounds, boys. Rebounds wins.
George now with 17 points on the night. Leads all scorers in the ball game. Kissaball going to get called with that one. I didn't see that foul. I saw the push off by Kaya Sherrard. I didn't see Kissaball getting. The official obviously did. Coach Hare trying to argue he was going to shoot. There was no way he was going to shoot. Sherrard for 3, it's good. Kaya Sherrard, his first 3-pointer of the ball game. That foul on Kissaball, his 3rd, team's 5th. Gavin George, 3, top of the key, no good. Franklin with the rebound. And the ball knocked away. Gavin George coming to the other end. And his layup is good. And George now with 19 points. Central Hardin with a 3-point lead, 46-43. Six minutes to go. Williams loses that one. Hobbs gets the steal. Quickly gets it up to Kissaball. Elmore 3. It's good. His 3rd 3 of the night.
He looks like he's found his stroke.
Now they stopped the clock. It had been at 5:43 when the ball went through the net. They're going to say there's some excess water or sweat on the floor. I think they're going to adjust time on the clock. So they're going to put 5:43 back onto the clock. And now Central going to come with some full court pressure. 2-2-1. Franklin gets it in the middle. He'll pull up from the free throw line. Floater gets the roll. It's good. Franklin now with 14 points for the Panthers. Cuts the Central Hardin lead to 4. George drives inside. Fields tries to draw the foul. Doesn't. Hobbs gets the offensive rebound and another one. And the putback is good by Hobbs. Miles Fields will pick up that. That's his 3rd, team's 3rd. Hobbs will be going to the line for 1, his first trip to the line tonight. And I will say this, Matt Nickel has done it right. He took the towel out and waited for the towel to come back, and in the meantime, he's talking to 3 or 4 of his players, and Coach Hare saying, I can't go out and talk to my players. I think he just took advantage of the situation. Hobbs to shoot 1, 5:10 to go in the ball game. And we'll have a full timeout. 52-45, Central Hardin on top. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can always search our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Reminder, tomorrow night, HCEC-TV will be back on the air with a doubleheader, as it'll be the girls' 17th District Tournament semifinals. Opening game will take place at 6 o'clock, and it'll be Elizabethtown and John Hardin. Followed in the nightcap, scheduled to start at 8 o'clock. It will be North Hardin and Central Hardin. The winner of our ball game tonight will move on to Friday night's championship game. They will play the John Hardin Bulldogs, who were victorious last night over North Hardin. Again, tomorrow night's games are at 6 and 8. Friday night's championship game for the boys is at 7, and the girls' championship game will be Saturday night at 7. It's interesting. Central Hardin hasn't really changed their defense very much. Man-to-man. They played it most of the games. Now they run and jump. Camden Williams. Oh, I disagree with that call.
Two guys with their hands straight up and contact on the ball, it looked like.
Gavin George gets tagged with that one. His first, team 6th. Yeah. I mean, I will, when they get a call correct, I will say that. But that one there, I don't agree with at all. Williams knocks down that free throw. That one rolls off. Elmore with the rebound. 6-point lead for the Bruins. Kiss a ball 3 from the corner. Off there. And Franklin going to get a breakaway. Misses that one. Kiss the ball with the rebound. Sends it the other way to Elmore. Elmore off the glass, no good. Fields gets the rebound. And too tall for Franklin. And that's a situation down 6 points. E-Town needs to understand that. I agree, Franklin running out, that was a good one. But that one, Fields could have slowed up a little bit, make a good pass, get a good possession.
Both teams a little frantic. They've got to get under control a little bit.
4 minutes to go in the ball game. George cutting inside, loses it, but Hobbs right there to get it and gets the bucket.
Beautiful pass inside.
And at the biggest time or moment in the game, the biggest player for the Bruins coming up big. Jacob Hobbs now with 17.7 of those coming here in the fourth quarter. Camden Williams got that one. That's his 18th point of the night. At some point, I would think Coach Nickel would want to start running some clock off.
Maybe a little early for that. They need to keep playing, I think. Just up 6, two possessions.
Hobbs at 18-footer, no good. Williams with the rebound. Sherrard, 3 on the way. It's long. Fields with the offensive rebound and another block by Jacob Hobbs. Franklin goes off of him and over to the Bruins. With that, Coach Hare will take a timeout. 3:06 to go in the ball game, just a 6-point lead. Coach, what have you noticed so far in tonight's game? And with 3:06 to go, what do you think is going to happen for both of these teams?
Well, there's a lot of intensity, and the pace has just gotten even more frantic. You can really tell these guys are fighting for their lives. Both teams really want to get in that final. And, you see a shot, you see the ball change hands 2 or 3 times down here. I think it's whoever can kind of control their emotions and play good basketball down the stretch. It's obviously with just 3 minutes left in the game. Going to come down to someone making a big shot, and definitely the free throw line. Again, we've seen the Bruins struggle from the free throw line. They're up 6 with 3:06. It's going to come down to shooting some free throws.
In the ball game tonight, E-Town has missed 3. They're 8 of 11. The Bruins 7 of 9 from the free throw line. And E-Town with just 3 team fouls here. They've got 3 to give. You can get very aggressive. Turnaround jumper by Gavin George, no good. Hobbs with the rebound and another rebound. And right now, I think it's been Jacob Hobbs has got 3 or 4 offensive rebounds here in just this fourth quarter alone. And if you're Coach Nickel, let him keep dribbling the ball out near midcourt. Cam Sherrod tries to get it in. Chase Elmore reads it perfectly, gets the steal.
Now might be time to run clock. Bobby up quite a few late.
Wilkerson, 17-footer. Bianco with just 4 points in the ball game, but he's been big on the defensive end. Sherrod 3. That'll go long. Kaya Sherrod with the rebound. He backs out. Now he'll take a 3. Short. Elmore has the rebound. Gets it to Hobbs. Gets it up to Kissaball. And he'll be fouled. I believe this one's going to be on Franklin, his 3rd. Team's 4th. Oh, they're going to say it was on 14. Sorry. Cam Sherrod, his 2nd, team's 4th. And that'll put Kissaball at the line shooting 2. Kissaball 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Then they're going to come down and try to clear up some sweat as Elmore was on the ground and still don't know how he got the ball exactly to Jacob Hobbs, but a very good job as he was going down to the floor.
Well, Coach there is very upset. It's almost like the Bruins are calling timeouts by asking for the floor to be wiped up. And,
Central Hardin threw the towel down there and they gave it back to E-Town. Fields will check in for the Panthers after this free throw.
Again, as I said, you've got to make free throws down the stretch. Up 10, a minute 40 to go. These kinds of trips to the line can be game sealers.
Kissaball now with 8 points. Williams 3 on the way, short. Hobbs with another rebound. And there's a steal by Cam Sherrod and gets the harm in the bucket. That foul will be on Jacob Hobbs, his 3rd. Noah Peeler back into the lineup for the Panthers.
It's a really bad play on the other end on the pass. He had Chase Elmore wide open and passed that idea up for a much tougher pass to Deonta Wilkerson.
That one missed. Elmore with the rebound. Elmore finds Wilkerson leaking out. Wilkerson let Peeler fly by. Now they're going to run and jump on Franklin, which I agree with. Try to get the ball out of his hands. He finds Kaya Sherrod on the opposite side. Interior passing knocked away. Kissaball comes out with it. We're under a minute to go in the ball game. Evan George hands it to Hobbs. Hobbs was short from 3 feet. And there'll be a foul. And that'll put Franklin on the line shooting the bonus. That's going to be the 4th foul on Deonta Wilkerson. Team's 8th. Franklin 1 of 2 from the line tonight. now get the bonus free throw. So Coach Nickel will take a timeout here, 49 seconds to go. Get a reminder, the winner of this game will play Friday night against the John Hardin Bulldogs. And talk a little bit about the Bulldogs real quickly, 31-0 on the year, and just an incredible feat. You know, we look back through several years and decades of teams and never having an undefeated team through the regular season in this area. Talk a little bit about what you saw last night out of them and what they'll be facing.
I keep hearing people say because they're 30-0, 31-0, they're ripe for an upset. I don't see it. And the reason I don't see it is they don't have to rely on making three-point shots. They can push it inside. They can win rebounding and defending. They do all those little things that a lot of people take for granted. And, oh, by the way, they can knock down some three-point shots. So I just, I don't see it. Certainly Central Hardin's talented enough to really push them to the limit as they have this year. Certainly LaRue County, Marion, Bardstown in the region are all good enough to push them to the limit. But, it's going to be hard. Someone's going to really have to put up a massive effort to get them out of there. They've shown they can come back. They're obviously great with the lead, and it all goes through those big guys. Preston Merle was amazing last night in that game against North Hardin.
Franklin with his second free throw knocks it down. Now 16 points for the E-Town sophomore. That goes off Cam Sherrard. And now Noah Peeler will commit that foul. That's his first, team's fifth. And why are they going down there? It's not. They still have 2 fouls to give.
That's only the 9th foul on E-Town in the game. So, they're definitely not going to be in the one-on-one for a while here.
But the foul that Peeler committed, I don't agree with him doing. Try to go after the ball. All he did was try to hold. And they miss Hobbs on the run out. Hobbs, 21 points on the night, 11 in the fourth quarter. So when it was tied and tight, Jacob Hobbs steps up big time for the Central Hardin Bruins.
That's what you want to see.
Kaya Sherrard kicks out to Camden Williams. 3 on the way, in and out. Kisselball with the rebound. Franklin throws it in from midcourt. Kaya Sherrard picks up his second. Team 6, and from this point on, the Bruins will be in the bonus. Peeler picks up his second. That'll put Gavin George at the line, shooting 1, sorry. Sean Hay will check in. Gavin will get one more. And we talked about Gavin George and his free throw woes the last couple of weeks. He is a perfect 7 of 7 tonight.
He figured it out at just the right time.
Now with 21 points in the ball game. Chase Elmore picks up that foul. Kaya Sherrard to the line. Sherrard 1 for 1 from the line. He has 8 points on the night. Ty Turner back in for Central Hardin. 12 seconds to go. That one long. Hay with the rebound. Cam Sherrard gets the hoop and the harm. Sean Hayes going to pick up that one, his second. That one comes out. Sean Hay gathers it, and they're going to let him run it out. 5 seconds to go. And now a foul. I believe this one's going to be on Cam Sherrard. His third. And that'll send Gavin George to the line to shoot one in the bonus. Reminder, after the game, we will have the conclusion of the game, we will have the introduction of the all-tournament team. Now George will get the bonus free throw. Michael Kirkpatrick steps in. Logan Nelson had checked in along with Preston Keith. Franklin for three, and that's no good. And so Central Hardin will move on to Friday night's championship game with a 67-54 victory over the Panthers.
This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored and acquired by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harrison, RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable, unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900 online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com.
Now we're having the announcing of the all-tournament team. Zacchaeus Franklin, Camden Williams, they are joining Jalen Sharp, Squashon Davis of North Hardin, Devon Portis from Fort Knox. And then Friday night it is set, Central Hardin and John Hardin at 7 o'clock for the district championship game. Coach, obviously big win for Central Hardin. Now they've got to regroup, get ready to play John Hardin.
Well, it was exciting to see them perform so well late in that game. Central Hardin seems to have figured some things out. Figured out how to win in big moments. We saw them in a double overtime contest with South Oldham. We've seen them kind of grow up here late in the season as far as their late game execution. So it's going to be a barn burner. I know that everybody's going to believe in John Hardin, but I think we're going to have a fantastic ball game on Friday night.
Again, a reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night starting at 6 o'clock as we will have the girls semifinal action. Our opening game will have the Elizabethtown Panthers and the John Hardin Bulldogs. In the nightcap, we'll have the Central Hardin Bruins and the North Hardin Trojans. For all of our workers here, for Reed Sampley, for Anna Bray who came in, for Coach Paul Gray, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remember to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son, you ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
You have a choice because not all physical therapy is the same.
So when you need physical therapy, come to the one chosen as Hardin County's Reader's Choice winner 4 years in a row.
We are always working to better educate and stay ahead of the latest advancements in physical therapy.
Physical therapy can get you back doing what you love to do.
If you're experiencing pain, loss of mobility, or just want to feel better,
come see us at Physical Therapy Associates in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Hodgenville, and now open in Brandenburg.
Hey everyone, Ryan here. I just wanted to announce some exciting news that I'm officially a licensed realtor. I've been a part of a championship-winning basketball team, a conference-winning Bellarmine golf team, and now I'm part of an award-winning real estate team, JT Pitts & Associates at RE/MAX Premier Properties. If you have any real estate questions, real estate needs, or just want to reach out, please don't hesitate to call or send me a message. My number is right below. I'm ready to bring that winning mentality to the real estate industry so I can give my clients the service they deserve. Thanks.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating, what the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live covered sponsors.